Hello all and welcome back to my channel. The last video I gave you a brief introduction on some of the things I sell to make 6 figures a month. Well, this video was going to expand on that in a bit more further detail, but there'll be other videos to come where I'll actually show you some of the analytics around that, so in terms of the money that's actually been incurred from the sales. So one of the pointers that I wanted to make reference to today, which is very important, is starting off as a new seller. Obviously, you're not going to have any ratings on your accounts, no feedback, positive feedback, etc. And as I mentioned in the previous video, that is what a lot of people are looking for when they're trying to buy products, looking at the credibility of your account, etc. If you don't have that already, then it's becomes more apparent that you need to do a bit more work to get more sales, because you will get views and you can also promote your listings on eBay. So you pay I think it's about 12% of your sale on marketing, and that does help you to generate sales faster when you first start your account. And then you realize after a certain period of time, once you've made a certain amount of sales, you probably won't need to promote your listings as much, because you will have more organic traffic coming in. But I find promoting your listings through eBay is very, very helpful. And as you know, that those listings are not just promoted on eBay, they're also promoted on Google as well, and other platforms as well, even YouTube as well. So for example, if you're searching for let's say a radio and you Google it on Google, it will also bring up results obviously from different platforms as well as eBay, and you might be lucky that your one is one of those items that are also being promoted on Google. Some of those items are also promoted on YouTube, like if somebody's looking at DIY project in their home and they're looking at videos related to that on YouTube, eBay will also promote those related products, and your products might be one of them. So yeah, with the marketing, because it's been facilitated by eBay is doing it through all these funnels that you might not be aware of. And then also eBay, I think they have this like associates program where people that own like websites and stuff like that, they could also advertise products as well. So there's so many other ways that eBay's filtering out some of your products through the marketing funnel, and which promotes your sales and encourages you to get more sales as well. Second thing I was going to mention as well, when you're starting off, especially with a new account, to get that momentum of driving in consistent sales, especially when you don't have enough credibility in your account, what I would suggest is, this is what I do, this is what I've done. I will make my prices more competitive. So if I see a product, the retail price of this product is £150, and I'm seeing people on eBay selling this particular product for, I don't know, £130, I will sell it for 120. I will ensure that I'm getting my profit, right? But I might have to reduce my profit margin to make my prices more competitive. So that's one thing you need to think about, especially when you're just starting a new page. If your products are not competitive enough, you're not going to generate sales. It's going to take you forever. So you need to put prices that are competitive, that will compel people to buy, that they were looking at more at the price of the product as opposed to, okay, let me see this person's profile. If you're looking at for a good bargain, you will definitely look past most of the time some of the other profile things like positive feedback and things like that. So to generate the sales faster, you got to put competitive prices. Third thing I would say as well, everybody likes freebies. When they do marketing studies and things like that, they'll say people are more likely to buy if they see that the price is reduced, or if they see there's a free element attached to what they're buying. So for me, what I always do, I always specify, even in the listing, I specify free shipping. Yeah, I do. So I will calculate the cost of that shipping. If you're using Royal Mail, most items like under 5 kgs, probably around £3-4. Over that, maybe say between 5 to 10 kg, you're looking at £6 to £7. So what I would usually do, I would factor that in to the cost of the product. So I add that to the final price I'm going to put on the product. But like I'm saying that, but the most important aspect is that you have to remember that the customer always wants to know that there's also something that they're going to benefit from buying from you as a small business, especially if you don't have as much positive feedback, you don't have that credibility yet on that platform, right? So that's what I would suggest, because these are some of the factors I will look at if I'm buying an item online. Is there free shipping cost? That might deter me, because if I see somebody else listing the same product, similar price, and there's free shipping, I'm gonna go there and buy it. So I would always say that factor in that already into the product cost before you list the price. Fourth thing I was going to mention as well is don't be particularly swayed by the median sell price that eBay usually puts on the price section when you're doing your listing, because I realized that median price can be a bit misleading, and then you might think that you might need to list it at that recommended price. So they might say recommended or price is £26. It doesn't necessarily mean that you can list it for that. There's been times where I'm selling a particular product and eBay has suggested I list it for £25, and I know the retail price of this product, and I know that the real retail price of this item is £70, and they suggest I should sell it at £25. I'm not doing that. I would sell it at £50. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to get a sale. You just use your own initiative as well, and your own research on prices as well, to gauge what price you should put it at. And remember, you can always edit the price, but if you start high, it's better, because also people can put in their best offers. That's much better, and at least you can reduce it down from there. But once you've already put it at a low price, there's little room to negotiate. So just put it at a price where you can get a good amount of profit before you consider what price to put it at. So for this particular video, those are the 4 pointers that I wanted to address when it comes to selling with eBay, especially with a new account. In my next video, I'll go into more further detail as mentioned, and into the analytics of the seller account, and some more tips on how to sell. Thank you all for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.